Hello everyone, my name is Monique and I will show you in this video how to make this beautiful bracelet out of this handmade Kumihimo disc. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you how to make this beautiful braided bracelet that has the evil eye as a charm. Look at those colors, red and black are my favorite colors. And this is my own Kumihimo disc that I made. And I'm gonna show you how. Okay, I used this printable Kumihimo template that I found online, and I used this PVC foam to make this wheel. But as you see, this wheel is, the foam is very, it's not cuttable. You cannot cut it with a scissors. You have to use some kind of pocket knife like I'm using right now. Okay, so what I did is I used a carbon paper to trace the template on the foam. And I did already the outside part. And I'm cutting right now the hole in the middle. It was taking me a little time, but finally the piece came out great. Because as I said, it's hard. You have to use this kind of, pocket knife. Great. Okay, so I have my Kumihimo disc. Now I need to make a design and write everything there, like the numbers. From 1 to 32 are the numbers needed on this disc. Okay, so I'm using these Sharpie markers, and of course the guide dots. Those are the guide dots to make the bracelets. Okay, so 8, 16, 24, and 32. Okay, and I'm designing here. I'm using colors here. Okay, if you see the logo in the middle, is because I do have an Amazon store. I sell handmade products like bracelets, engravings, personalized gifts, and I'm gonna leave the link below just in case if you want to take a look what I have available there. You're very welcome to see my store, and I will leave the link below. Okay, so let's continue with this. Okay, I'm using this container cover to write or to draw the arrows, because we need directions for this disc. You know how to use it. And of course, I'm personalizing my disc here with my name. Great. And this is the final product, the final disc. I like the way it came out. Okay, I'm gonna be using this rat tail cord, 2 millimeters. Okay, in red and black, and I'm gonna use this measuring tape because I need to measure my wrist. My wrist is 6.5. That means I need to multiply by 3 is 19.5, and 19 is like 20, and I need to double it to make the bracelet, so it's 40. I need 40 inches for each cord here. Perfect. 40 inches. This is the first string that I'm cutting right now. I got a little extra, but I did not need, because I realized that this cord stretches. Okay, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so I need 2 red with 40 inches and 2 black with 40 inches as well. So four cords I'm gonna be needed to finish this bracelet. Very nice. I'm cutting the last the first cord, the first black cord I'm cutting right now. Okay, I need one more. I have made bracelets using this cord. I love it. This is nylon cord. It's gonna be a little thicker than normal because I'm using 2 millimeters and 4 strings, but it's okay. It's gonna come out beautiful. Okay, so I'm using this clip. You know, I folded the cord, and I'm gonna be using those dots are guide. Okay, I'm gonna put it the first one on the left side and then at the bottom on the right side, and then the second string red. Okay, cut it in, I mean not cut it, like fold it in half, and then put in my clip to put it in the center to make sure, you know, it goes okay like that. And then following the guide dots, okay, just like that. It's like crossing. Those strings are, you know, crossing. That's how we wanted them. Okay, so then the same way, okay, left and then right, and now that's going to be right and left. Great. Okay, so all the strings are there. Now we need to, okay, so I found this card key, the fob, that I'm gonna be using as a weight, just like that. Okay, so the weight is there. Now I need to start braiding. Okay, so what I'm gonna start braiding this way, okay? Those dots are in the center of the cords, as you see. Then the bottom right is gonna go to the top right. Okay, bottom right to top right, then top left to bottom left. Okay, now my guide is the arrows telling me to go to clock side. Okay, bottom right, top left to bottom left. Okay, just like that. Bottom right, top right, top left, bottom left. Okay, just like that. Bottom right, top left, bottom left. Excellent. I'm gonna fast forward this process because it's going to take me a little time, but it's going to be worth it because we're making a very nice bracelet, and I wanted to make the striped bracelet that has 2 colors. Okay, let's see. We need to check how it's going. Let me show you. Nice, beautiful. Exactly how I wanted it. Okay, so this kind of foam is very durable. It looks like, you know, the top part is not bending at all. Okay, let's continue with this process. And it's fun. It's fun. I love making bracelet, but I have never tried it. This kind of technique using this Kumihimo wheel. No, I never tried it before, but I know how to make bracelet. Look how it looks nice. I know how to make bracelets because I sell bracelets on my Amazon store. Maybe I'm gonna put this bracelet on my Amazon store. You know, using different colors. Okay, it's so fun to do it. and it's working perfectly fine, and it's because of that design, you know, on the edges of this board. Okay, very good. So we went back to the same place. Look, the dots. Okay, yeah, we need this board to, or this disc, you know, with those little dots are our guide to make this bracelet. We care more about the dots than the numbers. Okay, the length is getting longer. Perfect. Let's continue with this. Okay, so I cut a little bit of video because this took me a long time to braid. Okay, let's see how it's go. Wow, it's almost done. I like the finish. The at the end, I like the end of the braid over there. That end is very nice because it's neat, but here we will need to work something, you know, to make sure it doesn't unravel. Okay, so I think we're braiding the last part. Okay, it's almost completed, but we need to work on that top part. You see, we don't want to unravel that. We don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is to use a needle and thread to sew, to make some stitches there, to make sure it doesn't unravel before cutting the extra strings. Okay, so I think it looks good. The length is perfect, but it could be a little shorter than that also because it stretches. I didn't know that it stretches. This cord stretches. Okay, let's see what I'm doing right now. Okay, right now those, I just need to place those extra strings anywhere. It doesn't matter because anyway they're gonna be covered by the caps, the cord ends that I'm gonna place on each end. Okay, so I have my needle and my thread because I'm gonna start making stitches there. Just want to make sure. So making a few knots, stitches and all that, because so what I'm gonna be using is I'm gonna cut those strings after that, and I'm gonna but I'm gonna secure it first, sewing the ends of this, of the cord. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the extra strings and I'm gonna use a lighter to burn the ends. Okay, so I'm taking it off from there now, so great. Okay, I'm gonna be doing that because it's gonna make sure before I cut this extra strings. Okay, great. I'm finishing sewing the end. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Now I cut the ends as you see, and I use the lighter. Okay, so now I have the cord here. Now I do have these the cord ends, the caps that I'm gonna place on each end of this cord to make the bracelet. But this one has lobster clasp, and I don't like the lobster clasp. I'm gonna be using the toggle clasp instead. You will see. Okay, I'm using glue to glue those cord ends. Okay, so this is the last steps of this video of making this beautiful bracelet, which I love it. I love the colors. Okay, so as I said, I'm not gonna use the lobster clasp that comes with these caps. Looks good. And I'm not gonna stretch it. Okay, so I need the evil eye charm, of course, and it has two loops, and I'm gonna remove one of them. Okay, I'm gonna remove one loop so I can put it as a charm, just like that. Okay, if you're a crafter person, you have to have all these tools. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna attach the charm, and this bracelet is gonna be completed. I'm not gonna show the part that I replaced the lobster clasp for toggle clasp. But I did use the toggle for the closure of my bracelet because I do have long nails, and that lobster clasp is not gonna help me. I won't be able to put it on. I will always need help, and I don't want that. Okay, so my bracelet is completed. Now I need to put it on. Look how beautiful. Now you see I use the toggle clasp as a closure because it's much easier for me to put it on my wrist. Look at the beautiful evil eye. Okay, let's put it on. Nice. I love it. I love it. It's not tight. It's not too loose. It fits perfectly fine. I love it. I love the colors. Red and black are my favorite colors. Great. I'm happy with the result. I'm gonna be making more bracelets. I'm gonna put it on my Amazon store. Definitely. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching. Until next time.